All right, what is going on? We're back, and today we might have the worst sets and worst Pokemon combinations imaginable, the worst gimmick imaginable. But I'm a believer. Well, no, I'm not. I think we're actually gonna mold and probably delete the video, end it fast, because I'm playing on my main account, which means we're at the very top of the ladder, and we're gonna lose a fuckload because there's no way this is good. And I'm not talking about bug type King Gambit. No, sir. That is only one thing. I'm talking about the gimmick of the worst terrain setter, not the worst terrain setter, the worst terrain Misty Surge. No offensive benefits on like every other terrain, nothing at all. We're using this Halucha set I made from hell. I actually low-key think this could be a very sleeper pick. Like imagine the boost you get, essentially +2 speed from Unburden, bulk up, Spadef boost. Honestly, this could cook. This is like the one thing that I'm like, you know what, maybe it's cool. But essentially, how Misty Surge works is it summons Misty Terrain. Misty Terrain has the power of dragon moves and also prevents statuses from happening to your entire team as long as the Pokemon is grounded. So we are using a bunch of guys on our team that love to be grounded and don't like being statused, such as King Gambit with Terra Bug in order to sit on things like Zama, sit on things like Tusk, and troll them. And then we have Zamazenta of our own with 3 attacks because this can sit on a Petrunt and just troll it for a long time. So that's pretty interesting. We have a lead Great Tusk. I don't know why. It just seemed like it fits for some reason. But basically we get the booster speed, we get the fast rocks, the fast taunt endeavor, put something low, and then start sweeping. And then we have our Ogerpon. And yeah, that is the team. This Ogerpon is basically meant like if we run into stall, we have a chance because all these sweepers lose to stall guys like 100%. So it's literally only here to have our water immune and also to make us not 6-0'd by stall. We might be 6-0'd by fire types, but that is the risk you run with an interesting team like this. Fire types don't exist though, so I'm sure we're gonna run into every single Iron Moth and every single threat. So I might actually have to make some changes, but that's the general idea. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, especially if like suffering that is caused by this team. And I will see you very soon. Peace. All right, so I've decided to replace Zamazenta for absolutely no reason other than we're 6-0'd by Iron Moth with Hoopa AV, who should troll the absolute shit out of Iron Moth. And you know what? We don't need Zama. He's broken, but we don't need him. Part of me wants to just replace Ogerpon with Zama and see how that cooks, and I'm very tempted. But we're gonna try this game out, this team out for the first game, and then we'll make adjustments from there on. But just believe, even if you don't, even if I don't, as long as you believe, that's all that matters. But I will see you for game number 1. All right, we have our first game. Oh, my dimensions are messed up. All right, everything's fixed up. We have game number 1. Looking at it from a glance, Halucha might just 6-0 with Terra Electric, so that I'm actually looking forward to. In terms of lead, we do have the issue in Hatterene smoking our joke Great Tusk set. Honestly, it might just be Hoopa lead. I feel like Hoopa leads pretty well into the whole team, especially something like Kyurem. Like we can definitely just go for a knockoff turn 1, and then maybe it just forces in Hat instantly, which is kind of cool. Okay, they actually go for Spear, so it's an offensive set. Maybe Dragonites probably never melt ice given that damage. And now we can actually... Is King Gambit our win condition here? I don't think so. So I think we actually pivot King Gambit here. Eat up that Spear. And now... I'm kind of down to hard switch Ogerpon because they either Earth Power us for the chip or they substitute. Okay, substitute I didn't anticipate. I guess we'll just go back to Gambit. Is Gambit better than Ogerpon here? No, there's no way Gambit's better than Ogerpon here. So we're actually going to go back to Gambit here because we want to keep our Ogerpon. You just go for Spear. Okay, sure. I guess we'll just Iron Head. And then maybe they're not Freeze Dry actually, but we'll just go for a Sucker Punch as they switch to Great Tusk. This is fine. I think this is totally fine. I think we got what we wanted. And now we can just hard switch Ogerpon on this guy as they go for the obvious rocks. And now we'll just hit him with the cudgel. I see the vision. If we can pivot well, we can win this game. Okay, they're sacking Hat. They have a 1 HP Kieran, but they're sacking Hat. We'll take it. Okay, and now Dragonite comes in. I'm kind of down to just taunt this. Yeah, I was going to say that's an interesting play. And now we'll go for a play rough here. Okay. That's fine. I can actually go Great Tusk here and get my rocks up. Okay. Because we easily eat that up. They go to their own Great Tusk, sure. Part of me wants the Terra, but I think we save our Terra for... I think we save our Terra. But then, okay, so they get a free spin here. What do we do about that free spin? I'm definitely changing Head Smash. Head Smash is absolute jokes. We should make a Headlong Rush. Because if we had Headlong Rush, we at least have a play here. So you're seeing Brain Rot in action of me realizing that this is a terrible idea. But I think Endeavor can actually keep this low. We could, wait. We could Terra an Endeavor. Like, is that even the worst play ever? Probably not great. Like, do we need Terra on Hawlucha is the question, right? I don't think we do. Would Terra on anything else be more helpful, though? That's the question, right? Terra Hawlucha would just win the game, though, because if they go Goldango and make it rain, we bulk up and then we roost. Okay, let's not be silly. Yeah, let's not be silly. Let's just Weezing. Get our terrain up. And then go for a Strange Theme trade. Okay, they get rid of our terrain, but this Strange Theme should do a lot, yeah. And now we can sack Ogerpon. Yeah, I think we sack Ogerpon here. Okay. And now I'm gonna bring Great Tusk back in because low-key, like, they're kind of scared of the spin here. So they're gonna switch. Yeah, perfect, perfect. And now let's sack Weezing. Sack Weezing, let's see what they click. Oh my god, it's perfect, it's perfect, it's perfect. Is this Thunder Wave is the question. Like, I don't want to Terra and reveal our stuff for no reason. But I feel like we should. Let's see what happens. Okay, they made it rain again. It's bulk up again? Oh my god, wait. We just did it. Wait. Did I cook? Did I cook? Okay. You know, we still might lose. If this doesn't kill Dragonite, we actually just lose. But let's find out. Oh my god. Throat Chop definitely knocks this out. Like, there's no way it doesn't. Yeah, because that's probably Scarf Gold given the rest of the team composition. Oh my god. Cinema. 31%. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. This was the guy that talked shit in a previous video, I think. Yo, okay. Leave a like and subscribe. 60% of you are not subscribed while watching my videos. That's gotta get you a subscription. Like, come on now. How did I cook this team up and it actually worked? Like, someone explain that to me. Someone explain that to me right now. We didn't even reveal Roost. That's the cool part about it. All right, let's move on to the next game. Or I could just end the video here, take our win, and be like, yeah, I invented something genius. But you guys are lucky. I'll do another. Now, you know what? The funniest part about this is that could have just been a one-off game. I mean, it was versus a very try-hard, normal-looking team from a guy that talked shit in a previous video, so I'll take that. But maybe that was just a very specific matchup that we're favored versus. So let's get some more. Let's do some science. Let's do some testing. Let's figure out what this team is really about. Okay, so Hydrep will lead. I hope it's Giga Drain. Giga Drain should not knock us out. Off rip. Okay, so it's Leaf Storm. Interesting, interesting. Okay. I think Terra Gambit might win this game in terrain. Okay, so I think I want to Ogre Pawn. I want to play rough once and then start spamming Cudgel. Because this should surely switch out. Wait, are we taunt? I don't know if... Yeah, we should be taunt. Taunt is the stall counter team. Okay, so they're crazy. I truly did not anticipate this. Which maybe I should have. Okay, but they didn't court change, so we still have some pressure from rocks. Which is nice. This is Black Sludge, so it's probably going to trick me. Unless we go Ogre Pawn, right? Okay, they go for Chili. Sure. Cinderace back in is fine. I don't mind clicking Cudgel now. This should knock it out, right? Yeah. Okay. Rocks don't actually matter that much for us, which is cool. This is 100% clicking Leaf Storm. Wait, doesn't King Gambit actually win? Oh, buddy, you fucked up. Oh, buddy, you really fucked up now. I'm gonna hit him with a nice free Cudgel here. That did nothing. Why? What? Is Cobalion the GOAT? Anyways, we're gonna keep this low because that really helps our Gambit out. Okay, sure. We'll just Wheezing and Flamethrower. Like, surely Heavy Slam or whatever this thing... Okay, it's Flash Cannon. I probably should have anticipated that. Now we don't have our Misty Seed. Oh, wait. Yo, what? Yo, this is embarrassing. We have to tear our Hoopa, which is kind of funny. Which gets to a KO'd regardless. Because, wow. So Crisis averted, but we're still cooked. Unless Gambit can really do it all. I mean, this is a Cobalion and a Cinderace. Like, surely those are his Gambit answers. But who knows? Okay, so Hydrapple coming in to knock us out does actually give us a setup opportunity with Gambit, but they play it smart and they're going Darkrai. So if they're focused plus Darkrai, game over, 100%. But if they're not, maybe it's fine. Okay, so Play Rough shouldn't knock you out, so I'm going to click it again. Okay, opponent's dancing on us, but like, yeah, that's gone. Although maybe we wanted Slowking alive. Maybe that was our Gambit setup opportunity. It's fine. Alright, Darkrai clicks Ice Beam. We have to Gambit and just pray they're not Focus Blast or Will-O-Wisp. Well, Will-O-Wisp is handleable. We can... Okay. Listen. We might have trolled this greatly. We might have trolled this completely. But it happens. It happens. This was a learning opportunity for us. If we just taunted the Cobalion, we probably won the game. But this was a learning opportunity. It's fine. We learned. We're learning and we're adapting from this. So it's all good. Right? That's how I cope. We're learning and adapting. And yes, you can see I named this team What The because this is an absolute joke of a team. Okay. Okay. Now we have Sun. Sun isn't great. Like I've been mentioning, Sun is quite bad actually. But we'll see. Alright, we're gonna lead Tusk on some crazy business. If we lead Tusk and Terra, is that trolling? Like, are we trying to lose the game by doing that? We might be. Okay. This is fine. This is okay so far. We can just go hard Ogre Pawn on this. Okay, they clicked Thunder Wave. Well played. But now we can knock this. Like, Crest doesn't really do anything to us, to Ogre Pawn, so we can at least knock this and troll them. We can knock this Raging Bolt. And then go for the player and just knock this out. Because this is like a goob threat, right? Okay, they're going Ninetales now. Very, very interesting. This is not how I would have imagined Sun to pivot around us. But here we are. Now I'll go... No, they're not staying in. I should have clicked... I clicked too fast. Because I'm in a heightened mindset. But we probably shouldn't have done that. And they're Drake? Really? I've never seen Drake on Sun. That's fine. It's quotation marks fine. Okay, let's get our Misty Train up. Maybe Halucha can do it. If they go Crest, Halucha can do it. Oh my god. It's just Memento. Okay. Oh, okay. That is frustrating. That is really frustrating. Let's see what they click now. Weather Ball. Okay. Let's bulk up again. Okay, they're still spamming Weather Ball. Navi Roost. Wait, they went Gambit, really? Okay, they're Fairy type now. Interesting. The Fairy type to click Terra Blast. Let's Terra ourselves, click Acro. We might have just won. We might have actually just... Yo, is this crazy? Is this actually insane? Like, what? Like, you can't make this up. You can't. You can't make up what we just did to this person. Like, what? Did I just make a new set or something? Like no way. No way this happened. This Drake doesn't even kill us, I think, without photosynthesis. And that didn't matter. Yo, did we make a new set? I don't know. I don't know, but if you think so, leave a like and subscribe. Because goddamn. And we trolled the second game, but this was another cinema game. Like we positioned terribly early on, and then we set up the God Haluja sweep. That was wild. All right, now we're facing against an opponent who's using even bigger. Okay. Um, I swear I didn't hack them. I promise I didn't hack them. But all right. Well, I kind of actually wanted to play that because it's a very silly looking team and way sillier than ours. So, but sorry. All right, we have our next game, and I'm gonna be honest from the get-go. Yo, what? What is going? Okay, yeah, this team is 4-1 right now because of this. But all right, maybe it's a tour player, and they're just like hiding their ult or so. I don't know. I truly don't know. Okay, okay, we have Storm. We're facing a Storm Zone, so that means that there's no chance he just forfeits turn one for no reason at all. Thank God. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, Grimmsnarl lead. Sure, buddy. Let's go ahead and no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll just headlong rush. Just headlong rush. No, we'll wheezing here. This is offensive, I remember. Like, he likes offensive Grimmsnarl, so we're not gonna just, yeah, we're not gonna let our Tusk just die. Okay, I'll go back to Tusk now, though. We'll headlong rush because taunt is really obvious. Yep. And now we'll double. This could be another Halucha win if we can break that what's it called? Glamora. Alright, let's go Ogerpon. Ogerpon having access to taunt is pretty nice here. Like him going for a pretty obvious swords dance probably. Yeah. And now we can go Wheeze, get our terrain back up. Okay, that did a lot. But now we're going to go Tusk. Nice, nice. We catch Bullet. Now we can get our rocks up. And now his screens are essentially like completely nullified. Which is pretty good. And we can potentially break a stash. Okay, it looks like he's Meat Beam. So he's just going to hit us with a Gleam. I'm surprised that killed us through max HP. But I guess it's not too crazy. Alright, let's go Gambit here. Our Gambit looks quite nice. We do have to avoid losing to Zamazenta, of course. That is kind of how these teams operate. But this Iron Head is the most free Iron Head I've ever seen from a King Gambit in my entire life. So let's just knock him out. Bang. Okay, that Zama is terrifying me though. Really? Okay. Now this is the question. Okay. That was troll. That was troll. I thought he would reflect first. So that was definitely troll. But I don't hate our position still. No, I kind of do. But it's okay, I think. Actually, it's okay. Let's hit him with an ice punch so we can mask ourselves as potentially Scarf or what's it called? Choice band. Wait, what? Scarf or choice band? Yeah. His message distracted me. Yeah, what I was hoping for is he reflect first, and then we can get an extra swords dance, but he played around that nicely. Okay. Let's sack our Wheeze here and try to set up our Harlucha. Okay, he glides. We can memento. Alright. Is this Scarf Gold? It's surely Nasty Plot, right? I think we are forced to Halucha, though. So let's see what happens. Let's go for a bulk up here. Oh, it is Nasty Plot. Alright, let's try to throat chop and hope he makes it rain. Okay. Him clicking make it rain there low-key makes it winnable. Yeah. Oh, he got the drop. No, we really needed that HP. Because now Reflect is gone. Oh, we actually would have won. Oh, that's so tragic. If he did... Wait. Wait. 34. So, throat chop to 68. That's not enough. Unfortunately, this Shadow Ball is going to do way too much. Without the drop, we could have lived Glide, but now it's looking cooked. Yeah, now it's definitely looking cooked. There's no way we can win this. Oh, damn. Damn. That sucks. I mean, unless Hoopa somehow outspeeds everything, I highly doubt it, but it's possible, I guess. Well, we'd have to, like, Cynoise crit this. Oh, didn't happen. Oh, that crit wouldn't even killed. Jesus. Alright. That was tough. That was tough. If we didn't get that drop, I think we had a chance, but it is what it is. Let's find one more game, I think, before this team goes on complete fraud watch. Alright, we're facing offense with Veil, Nasty Plot, Deoxys. That's pretty scary. We do have Taunt Spam. That could prevent Veil. I don't think our King Gambit is going to win this game. It might, actually. If it's Wisp Rye, then King Gambit actually is pretty decent here. Halucha might do something depending on their sets. Let's see. Yeah, the previous game I think I trolled a bit, but we also got unlucky, but we also trolled, so it kind of balances itself out. Like, we probably should have went for Terra King Gambit, because that could have given us an extra Swords Dance, but whatever. Okay. It's not the lead you want. But honestly, if we get knocked out, I'm fine with it. It is what it is. Alright, well now I'm just going to go Hoopa. Because they decide not to take their free knockout. Oh, there's Cynoise, so there's like some kind of bulky set. But we can just click knockoff here. Or there's Sash. Or Colbur. Okay, cool. Is it Pain Split? That would be a really cool set actually. Colbur lead, double hazard Pain Split. These hazards are a pain though. Like it does push us to trying to win with Halucha. Okay, so it's knock off last, knocks off our AV. This set is really surprising to see given Hat is everywhere in this metagame. Alright, let's just knock off. Okay, it's offensive? Ninetales? No, it's not. Yeah, I was gonna say surely they get their veil up here. So now they can't get up another one though. I'm just surprised that Blizzard did so much, but we are minus special defense. Yes, minus special defense, which isn't really common. Okay, I'm trying to think. I think it's Ogre Pawn first because we have access to Taunt, and Taunt can prevent a setup on something like Raging Bolt or Darkrai that might, not Darkrai, but Raging Bolt that probably comes in here. Like if we get a Taunt into Play Rough on the Raging Bolt, that's pretty good for us. It's not bad at all. If Great Tusk comes in, we kind of have to fish though. Okay, so they just go for the Nasty Paw here. I actually low-key disagree with that. But it's alright. We definitely sack Ogre Pawn. And now we can just Weezing. And then we can just like Memento. Okay, now we have Halucha. We obviously have to go for that Acrobatics. But we don't have to Terra Halucha. Especially because it's very obviously Calm Mind Raging Bolt. We don't want to Terra that. Because Halucha, this Halucha set definitely doesn't beat Raging Bolt in 1v1. But we can beat Goldango in a 1v1. So, wait, really? Thunderbolt? Can I just throw chop and knock you out? We could roost once probably. Yeah. And now we can go for the throat chop. Okay. Now Bolt is in. We'll just go for another throat chop. Okay. So here's the tricky part. Is how we beat Great Tusk. But I think we're okay. Like, is it Speed Booster? Okay, I think we taunt and then we endeavor. Like, do we live a +1 at -1? Oh, we do, we do. Okay, that's game. Wow, we actually won. That's crazy. Wow. Like, this team definitely has potential. It's not my best build at all, for sure. But, like, did you see the sequencing of how we played this game? Like, that was pretty impressive. Like, it's definitely got potential. Alright, now we just Terra. I mean, I guess they could head smash us. But who's gonna predict Terra Bug, right? Like you headlong rush because you expect Terra Ghost, and you're like, hopefully they're Terra Ghost like 0 bulk or something like that. Wow, that was a really interesting one. We'll actually get one more because we're only at 20 minutes. Okay, we're back up against one of the people that forfeited. We're back up against one of the people that actually forfeited versus us. So let's see how this goes. Maybe they just had to dip out for a second. Hoopa lead is nice. If it's like a tanky sign noise, we should eat this though. Oh, okay, wait, let me calc that. I feel like that has to be invested, right? Or maybe I'm like completely overestimating how bulky Great Tusk is. Okay, so it has to be modest. No, it doesn't. Okay, wow. That's really strong. I truly am shocked. But let's just Ogre Pawn. We can knock off. Okay. Lefties. Okay, wow. We'll just knock off again. Or we'll Ivy Cudgel, I guess. It doesn't matter. Okay, Hoopa down. And a million other threats ahead. Pyro Ball to knock us out. We'll Weezing and then just Strange Steam on the court change. The Gunk Shot. Really? I'm on a Memento now. Wait, we lose. There's no way we win this. There's like absolutely no way because it has to be bulk up. If it's bulk up Corp, we're just 6-0'd. which I didn't think about. Yeah, I didn't give that a lot of thought, huh? But wait a second. He gave us a free swords dance. Really? Okay, Cinere's gone. Cinere's gone helps Hoopa. The returns of Misty Terrain, we have to be careful about that. Okay. We just tear on the Earthquake, yeah. Does this kill do multi? It almost does, okay. We'll just Katao here. Oh, they go for Roost? Okay. Wait, did Gambit just do it? Like, what set could they have that beats Gambit, Terra Bug? Like, even Bravebird Corv, I'm pretty sure gets smoked. Let's go Ironhead. We might as well. Yep. Counts for the Terra. Or the Curse. Well, we're favored to win this as long as we get a flinch, like, at any point in the next few turns. Oh, okay, that actually just dropped. Oh my god. Yo, did we cook, guys? Like, I'm so confused. I can't tell if we cooked or if this is the worst team imaginable. Like, truly. It's just Katao again. It's Ironhead. Wow. I'm beyond shocked. I don't understand what's going on, but I just know we didn't click. Oh, we clicked Sucker Punch once. Okay, it's Woodhammer, Life Orb. Halucha should always outspeed. So the sequence is actually did Ice Punch first with Hoopa. They glided. Okay. It doesn't matter. We would have won anyways. Yeah. Did we cook? I'm so confused, but like we had good games with this team. Like with some refinement, this team could actually become like very, very strong and viable. But yeah, that will be our final game. Very, very odd ladder session. I guess we can quickly go over the team and see what could be changed. Just like if someone else wants to give it a shot. Bug Gambit, I really like. Like you saw in this game just now. Perfect. Even though like Cinderace beats it, with Misty Terrain and Sucker Punch, you don't worry that you're weak to Pyro Ball. So, perfect, perfect. And obviously, we realize why they didn't go Corv, because they're not Iron Defense. They're actually Bulk Up Ironhead, which is probably a pretty bad set. Wheezing, I don't know. It really just put itself into the game and then sacrificed itself instantly. Like, it really did nothing. So, maybe Eject Button, maybe some other kind of sets on this are better. Halucha, perfect. Chef's Kiss. I don't know why I said moi. That's surely not how chefs kiss. But Halucha set, super shiced, super amazing. Really came in clutch in a lot of different games and would have beat Storm Zone 2 if we didn't get Spadef dropped. But that's life. Hoopa. Hoopa, I think, did well for its role. I would like this role to be something that somehow beats Iron Moth and beats opposing Zamazenta, but I don't know if such a Pokemon exists. Like maybe like Destiny Ball and Ceruledge maybe actually would be more shiced here. Thinking about that actually seems like a pretty cool idea. I might try that out. Like some kind of Life Orb, Weak Armor, Swords Dance, Bitter Blade, Poltergeist kind of set. That could be heat. Not sure. Great Tusk. Honestly, not amazing. This was probably a nonsense pick. This could be replaced with anything else that's a ground type and gets rocks up. Ogerpon is always solid. You know, did his job. I probably like to have it on the team. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, like I said, if you stuck around to the end, you're probably subscribed already, so I'm not going to ask you to. I just instead hope you have a great holiday season and a great weekend if you celebrate holidays, of course. But yeah, peace, much love, take care, and I'll see you very soon for more gaming.